Hi. Hi, so my name is Jordan, and today I'm going to be doing a video. I haven't really done this sort of thing in ages and ages and ages, so we're just going to get into it. I'm going to be talking about kind of like the books that I read and that I'm able to read as a student. So let's get started. Okay, to begin, sorry about the weird lighting, kind of trying to figure out everything in here, but let's just get started. So I'm reading a lot of books right now. I personally read a lot of books just like at the same time, so I have a problem. Also, I have a few books, more than maybe like 2, 3, or 4 that are like I'm reading just like online, so I'm not just like gonna worry about pulling those up and showing those, but I am just going to go through the ones that I have physically with me. So first of all, I have Anne of the Island by L.M. Montgomery. This is just like a reread. I really recommend this book. It's so sweet. There's a little bit of romance, and L.M. Montgomery's writing is just gorgeous. So I love that. So next of all, I'm reading Vanity Fair by I want to say William Makepeace Thackeray, and I don't know how this will go, but I'm kind of interested in it and just see like what'll happen. Then I am currently reading Friendish by Kelly Needham. It's just like a book about friendship and everything else, and it's pretty small, and I am hoping that I can get through it. I am borrowing it from a friend, so it's kind of nice to have like this chain of friendship. I don't know, that you just like share these different books. I think it's like a cute idea. Then I have Warrior Women by Robin Cross and Rosalind Miles. I don't know, this one just it really stuck out to me as I was like perusing the library. Well, I was looking for something for a specific like research project for a class, and I came across this and I was like, looks really, really interesting. I have to get this. So I did. I checked it out on like an impulse checkout. That's like my biggest thing that I do is I go to just like check out all the books that I think are cool, and it's such a problem because I mean, like, not all the books. I have some self-restraint, but I do check out like a lot of books, and then I have to like sadly return them. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I failed you. The next book that I'm reading is Waging War, Conflict, Culture, and Innovation in World History by Wayne Lee. So it's an interesting subject for me, so I like it. After that, I'm reading The Hellenistic Age by Peter Green. It's just like a little book. It's pretty interesting. It's about Alexander the Great and his successors, and as one would assume, the Hellenistic Age. It's very fascinating, so I like it. I like the subject. I just keep saying, I'm like, I like the subject. I think it's interesting. This one is this is a thicklet. This is The Art of War in World History. Sorry, there's like a glare on that, but The Art of War in World History, and it's edited by Gerard Chelalan. I'm butchering that name, and as you can see, I have a lot of tabs. It is just like I want to say a compendium, but that sounds like really fancy. I think a compendium, an anthology, I don't know. It's just a bunch of different writings about war. So you have everything from the like Egyptian Kadesh inscription to stuff about nuclear warfare. Fun reading about war. Then I have it's called The Drama of Scripture, Finding Your Place in the Biblical Story by Craig M. Bartholomew and Michael W. Goheen. Again, the glare. I just can't help with this lighting. I'm so sorry. This one is really, really, really fascinating. I love it. So this has been a really interesting and a very helpful resource. I really enjoy it. then next up is Madame du Pompadour by I'm sorry, I don't speak French, by Nancy Mitford, and it's like, look at how pretty this book is. I'm like obsessed with it. The writing is really nice. Like, it has like really pretty pictures, and it kind of covers an interesting subject matter, but the writing is just like a little funny. It's kind of biased. Like, the author just kind of peppers in her own personal like opinions about something. She'll be like, and you know, the queen was very boring, and that was just really a shame, and it annoyed everybody. I'm like, okay, that seems more like your personal opinion, but maybe it's fact. I don't know. Anyway, so these are the books I'm reading. Again, it's a mixture of books for class and books for fun. I have been reading a lot more nonfiction, just like for my personal enjoyment, more of like a part of my reading like repertoire, I suppose. So if any of y'all like just want to know on like advice, I guess for like kind of moving into the nonfiction sphere, if you're not like really like you don't really know how, I guess, or like you've never really done that, because I kind of felt like weird. Like, I've always been a reader, but I hadn't read like that much nonfiction, so that was kind of an interesting like realm to tap into, and it's so fascinating. Thank you for watching.